Have you ever heard of the Klerksdorp Spheres, and the Naryan-Mar Ship, and the Simferopol Mammoth? These three ancient artifacts have puzzled archaeologists and researchers for years with their mysterious origins and unconventional characteristics. From perfectly shaped spheres nearly 3 billion years old, they may have been created by ancient civilizations, to a ship that defies traditional historical chronologies, to a mammoth bone that contains a map of the prehistoric cosmos. These artifacts challenge our understanding of the past for what we thought was possible. Relying on traditional science and our known history, they should not exist at all. But they are in fact, and they are here. Physical evidence contradicts everything we know about the world around us and its history. Join us as we explore the mysterious facts surrounding these artifacts that may shed new light on our history. The ancient ship from Naryan-Mar. In the Naryan-Mar region, the effects of global warming have caused the permafrost to retreat and exposed areas of land that were previously hidden under the ice. In 2020, something intriguing happened in Naryan-Mar that left many questions unanswered. Locals have discovered a strange type of soil in the thawed grounds that's unlikely anything they've seen before. The soil was composed of high content of humus and chernosium, which was highly unusual for this region. While some may dismiss the discovery as insignificant, it raises interesting questions about the history of the area. Could this soil be evidence of ancient farming practices or remnants of a lost civilization? Experts investigating the site discovered that the area was once a riverbed more than 7,000 to 8,000 years ago. However, the waterway is likely even older, as permafrost has penetrated these lands for tens of thousands of years. But the most intriguing aspect of the discovery is far from the strange composition of the soil. The remains of an ancient small ship were found buried in a pile of chernosium. The vessel was more than 10 meters long and built from wooden parts joined with iron nails, which puzzled the researchers because no one could create such a complex iron nails and boats at the time. Upon careful examination of the find, scientists discovered that the ship was loaded with a variety of ancient animals, including beavers, foxes, wolves, and even mammoths. The presence of a mammoth bone remains has totally confused the researchers. It does not fit into these time periods, allowing them to speculate how this ship came to be and what its purpose was. The discovery of the ancient vessel raises many questions about the history of the region and the possibility of the existence of an unknown civilization that once inhabited these lands. Moreover, were they technologically advanced and able to create such complex boats and tools? Although information about the find is scarce, there are sources that claim the iron nails used to build the ship are about 6,000 years old. This is a unique feature, as metallurgy is believed not to have been a developed industry during this period. The age of the permafrost on which the ship was found is also a mystery. While some date it back to tens of thousands of years old, others believe it may be much younger, leading to inconsistencies with established notions of the Ice Age. One alternative theory suggests that the nails actually date back tens of thousands of years, suggesting the existence of a civilization that predated the Cro-Magnons and challenging traditional historical beliefs. Some researchers believe that the nails used to build the ship suggest that it's far most a few hundred years old. However, the permafrost it was found in is tens of thousands of years old, leaving scientists scratching their heads as to how the ship ended up under the older layer of the earth. Theories about the origin of the ship are numerous, including the possibility of a mythical people of metal seekers who lived in stone houses with furnaces where they could melt different metals and combine them with each other. And isn't this more than a legend? Excavations at the site have been temporarily suspended due to fears of damage to the ship's fragile hull. However, some suggest that there may be other reasons for the delay in the investigation. Spheres 2,800,000 years old found in South Africa. How were they made? The discovery of spheres in South African mines has kept researchers wondering and interested for decades. The unusual composition and age of these artifacts has led to some experts to question commonly held beliefs about our planet's history. Michael Cremo, a renowned researcher of prehistoric culture and author of Forbidden Archaeology, The Hidden History of the Human Race, believes that these spheres are just one of many non-standard artifacts, or so-called misplaced artifacts, that point to the existence of intelligent life on Earth long before conventional history placed it. Roelf Marx, curator of the museum in Klerksdorp, where some of the spheres are kept, dated them to about 2.8 billion years old and said they were made of a mineral called pyrophyllite. This mineral is relatively soft, being only 3 out of 10 on the Mohs scale, but the spheres themselves are incredibly hard and cannot be scratched even with steel. Their fibrous structure and hard appearance leave experts baffled as to their origin and purpose. Some researchers claim that these metallic spheres formed as a result of a natural concretization process, while others believe that they may have been created by an intelligent being. The spheres at Klerksdorp are elliptical in shape, with rough ridges around the center, casting doubt on their natural formation. The grooves around some of the spheres also appear so straight and hand-carved that intelligent design theorists suggest they are unlikely to have been created by natural forces. In a 2002 interview, John Hunt claimed that one of the spheres was tested at the California Space Institute and found to have such a fine balance that it exceeded the limit of their measuring technique. It was only 1/100th of an inch away from absolute perfection. Like the Klerksdorp Spheres found in South Africa, Moki marble balls have been found in Utah, USA. These marbles are believed to be around 2 million years old and played an important role in the culture of the Hopi Indians. Legend has it that Hopi ancestors played games with the balls and left them as messages to their loved ones to show them they were happy and healthy. Like the Klerksdorp Spheres, Moxie balls have a sandy interior and a hard, round exterior made of iron oxide. While some experts claim these spheres are a natural phenomenon, others believe they may be evidence of an advanced prehistoric civilization or even extraterrestrial life. Various theories have been proposed to explain how these spheres may have formed naturally. Geologist Dave Crosby originally hypothesized that a meteorite impact scattered molten spheres that condensed on sand grains. On closer examination, however, he found no evidence of meteorite impact and developed the theory that rainwater had dissolved iron and other minerals, which were then carried into the groundwater and deposited around the sand grains to form spheres. Other experts, such as Dr. Kerry Weber of the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, are studying microbes that may have played a role in their formation. However, these theories remain controversial, and the origins of the mysterious objects continue to elude us. Researchers such as Michael Cremo, who is a fellow of the World Archaeological Congress and the European Association of Archaeologists, as well as the Philosophy of Science Association and the Society for the History of Science, argue that the scientists need to do more to open the possibility that these artifacts are evidence of advanced ancient civilizations or extraterrestrial life, challenging dominant views of our planet's history. Like many out-of-place artifacts, the Moki balls remain a fascinating enigma, sparking endless debate and speculation among experts and the public alike. A 30,000-year star map of the prehistoric cosmos. In 1928, Soviet history teacher Anatoly Stolbanov made a remarkable discovery in a cave near Simferopol. Bones of a mammoth that had lain undisturbed for 30,000 years. What caught the attention of the researchers is that one of the bones of the mammoth's scapula was polished and decorated with a drawing consisting of symbols and dots. For years, scientists wondered about the meaning of the drawing until the astrophysicist Chernov saw it and recognized it as a map of the starry sky. The researchers entered a copy of the sketch into a computer simulation and found that the star pattern on the map matched the night sky 30,000 years ago. The blade contained images of 16 northern hemisphere constellations and 102 stars, some of which were only recently discovered. Although most of the stars depicted still existed today, they can only be seen with a telescope. This raises the question of how ancient people could carve such a detailed map on a mammoth bone. Stolbanov also discovered a dozen rock paintings in the Chersonesus cave depicting two different types of people, Cro-Magnons and Neanderthals. These drawings challenge conventional wisdom about the two groups, suggesting that they may have coexisted rather than been separated for thousands of years. The drawings also provided insight into the lifestyle of the two groups. Cro-Magnons are depicted as fishermen and farmers, while Neanderthals are depicted as hunters and gatherers. The discovery of the mammoth bone star map and cave paintings continued to fuel speculation and debate among experts about the true nature of our ancient ancestors and their potential connections to the stars. While mainstream scientific belief may offer one explanation, alternative theory suggests that the advanced civilizations or even extraterrestrial life may have played a role in shaping our history. Anatoly Stolbanov's 1928 discovery sheds new light on the ancient world. However, it was met with skepticism by the scientific community and was eventually sent for research to Novosibirsk, where it was lost. Stolbanov believes that the bone is evidence of communication between Neanderthals and Cro-Magnons, who used a similar sign language to exchange goods and socialize. This discovery challenges conventional wisdom about the ancient world and highlights the possibility of coexistence of different types of people. Unfortunately, most of the caves were destroyed during the war, and the artifact's whereabouts remain unknown. It is possible that it was hidden or even destroyed due to its unconventional nature. The mysterious fate of Stolbanov's discovery makes us wonder what else might have been lost or deliberately hidden from us throughout history. If you like what we do, support us by subscribing to the channel.